Michael McKee from Bloomberg Radio and Television. You've said in the past that you don't like to surprise markets. It's kind of been the Fed's view. Markets should have an idea of what you're going to do before you go in. You also said a number of times that it would take a while to bring inflation down. You reiterated that again today, and that we would get to a point where inflation could be sticky. So I'm wondering, as we go into the next meetings, how Wall Street or others should look at your reaction function. What will you be reacting to, time or data? In other words, if nothing much changes, if we're looking at the same sort of labor market, the same sort of inflation levels in July or in September or November, will you move because you've said you feel you need to? Is it time that's going to require additional movement, or would it be a reversal in inflation? So
I don't want to deal with hypotheticals about different ways data might move on. So we of course we don't go out of our way to surprise markets or the public. At the same time, our main focus has to be on getting the policy right, and that's what we're doing here, and that's what we'll do for the upcoming meetings. I will say the July meeting will be live, and we'll just have to see. I think you'll see the data, you'll hear Fed people talking about it, and markets will have to make a judgment.
Well, do you think inflation is likely to continue coming down based on the lags and based on your threat of additional movement, or are we going to be in a period where we're not going to know what's happening?
I think if you look at if you just look at, I'll just point you to the forecast. So inflation is running, core PCE inflation is running at about 4.5%, a little higher than 4.5%, and the median FOMC participant thinks it'll go down to 3.9 on a 12-month basis. This is by the end of this year. So that's expecting pretty substantial progress. That's a pretty significant decline for half a year. So that's the forecast. We do try to be transparent in our reaction function. We're committed to getting inflation down, and that's the number one thing. So that's how I think about it.